Hello everyone, welcome back to Bricks and Dragons. We have a start for Palworld, and as I get things going here, this is recreating a new world and jumping into the game. I have some custom settings so I don't lose any inventory, but beyond that, we are pretty much starting off with just the base game, and I'm going to kind of run through here. I think we might start this up as a little fun, extra videos or whatever, but we'll work through it, see the silliness I come up with, so hopefully you guys can learn and not do the same mistakes that I do. And we'll jump on in. Now we get the controller. Alright. So, kind of starting through here, you have a nice outlook, and this is just the starting. Everybody starts off in here. I'm going to let you know some of the silliness that I've done and some of the things that we are going to kind of go through here. You can continue down this path. I'm not picking anything up at the moment. We have a gentleman that we can talk to, or a lady, I think the lady here. And we can continue on down this path here. The first thing you're really going to want to do, and I'm going to take a little bit of time here, is really start trying to figure out where you want to build. Now, in the background you see some ruins. That's where I had kind of built myself. We can come down here. It is able to kind of traverse this. One of the issues I found when I was first starting, and I guess I wasn't just looking up this stuff here, the very first time I was trying to build in here, I was kind of running out of room, and then talking to my best friend, who is much higher than I am, and he's got more time to spend on this, because obviously I'm doing role-playing games and other things here. I started down below, and then when I came up here, I decided I was going to build in here. So I had actually built a structure going right around this, and it kind of works out for me. The only issue is, now we have raids on, so I've hit a couple raids already, and going through the raids, I had groups coming up this way, on the back side there, and now when I was walking down here, and of course I want to just kind of point out here, which doesn't work because you can't see it. We have that hill there. Now, depending on who attacks you, you will actually get some groups that will climb up those walls. So you really have to kind of figure out where you really want to build and where you want to start. And I'll kind of leave it at that. Listening to my best friend, I haven't really seen his map. We have not played multiplayer. And one of the things that he was talking about is trying to make sure he was kind of enclosed, which is one of the things I was doing as well. I kind of like to have things enclosed, so that way I'm pretty good. And we just kind of go from that point. Now, as you see, I'm just starting. We're just getting things kind of collected up here. And then we have our pals here. So we have a sheep pal, or a lamb pal. There's the pink cat pals. Those are really nice. Those will be like little extra helping hands. They will harvest. They will harvest things for you. So if you, as we get going here, we have chickens. Chickens are good for just laying the eggs. The wool, or the lamb ones, are good for getting wool, so you can make clothing. Kind of get things started here. So we have those things to keep in mind. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little different than what I started off with. I built all the way up here. Now this is the very starting location, so It sounds like my best friend had started down here. Um, so I'm just kind of saying different people have different ideas where they want to be, where they want to go. One of the other things that I noticed as I'm just kind of running through here, um, this area would work pretty well, but when you get raided, you have all these other avenues that they can come through. Now we can put walls up, um, which will be helpful, but on the other hand, um, you know, that just leaves more avenues for groups to attack. And that's the only thing I'm really looking at. Um, Sometimes you're going to have other bandits attack, sometimes you're going to have creatures attack. So you've kind of got some of those things going on for you. Oh, we got a pal sphere. And I don't think I can make anything. Let's see. Yeah, I got to get a primitive workbench going here. So I guess that's what I'll have to do. I'll just have to kind of get a workbench. We do have some more area. I'm just going to put more stuff while I'm showing you here. Let's see. Some of the things I've run into, I don't, like I said, I don't have as much time as my best friend does, and he's the one that got me into doing this. We have, oh, there's the little fox. So we have a fox down there. This whole island, for the most part, is a pretty safe island. You could find a spot and build anywhere. You don't have, to my knowledge, you don't have any groups of creatures or anyone else here that will openly attack you. Okay? And we will have to get at least one of those little fire foxes. Whatever they call them in the game, I don't remember. And then these guys, when you get some crops going, they'll water them for you. So pretty much everything you're going to build, if you have the right pals, you will be able to have everything automated. So I wasn't fully automated when I was working on my Xbox. We're doing this here, and then here we have like a little kind of kitty fox or whatever this one is. You can get wool from them as well. And I'm unlocking this right away. So this unlocks fast travel, as you can see. So I can fast travel all the way back up to, and my controller wants to go. I was having the same issue with my Xbox too. The controller just really wanted to go really fast. So you can now fast travel through this. So that does open up quite a bit of stuff. I'm going to see about trying to get, I think what I'll do is I think I'll actually try and build over here this time. Maybe that'll be a mistake, maybe not. I figure what I could do is I could get a wall up here. So I don't know. If I build a wall up here, then okay. So there's going to be some slight differences. So as I'm doing things, I might mess some things up because I'm used to doing things on the Xbox in comparison to the computer, and I acknowledge that. I know and again, I can kind of bring up my best friend because he's got more experience at this than I do. I do have a couple hours in on this. I think I'm like 10 hours in, and I was spending a little bit more time just farming stuff or whatever else. So keeping all this stuff in mind, I mean, you see up here we have tutorial, so things to go through. Open up the menu. So I'm going to open up our menu. And then we have to kind of go through some things here. So these are things that are already kind of opened up, and I think this is all opened up because of my Xbox account. Okay, so somehow it does kind of link up with all of that. I'm online here. We do have a journal in here, so if we open this up, it'll tell us some things here, things that we've unlocked. Okay, go to the options tab, check the survival guide. So, options, survival guide, here we go. So you have all your different controls. And this will help level you up. So that's what a lot of this. Alright, so now we want to get into the build. We want to get the workbench. And if you keep your workbench out where your pals can get to them, if you have the right pals, they will help you build. Alright, so I'm going to put this here-ish. I'm going to build it. And then you're just going to hold and build. When you get certain pals, like that cat, that pink cat pal, they'll help you build these things. So that really kind of helps you. Let's get into the technology screen. So I'm like the pal sphere. So let's get technology. So now that we're leveled up, let's make sure we get a pal sphere. We're going to unlock that. We're going to go to structure, the pal box. And we want campfire, wooden chest, repair bench, and structure for sure. Let's see, I've got 7 points left over, so let's see what we can do. We're going to need the beds for when we have our pals. We definitely need a bed for ourselves. A bow, an arrow, repair kit, and then cloth. So now we're all emptied out here. We are, what, level 3? Yep, it says level 3 up there in our upper right hand corner. And then we have some skills that we can enhance. So I have 2 points. Work speed is definitely something that's kind of nice. The weight, if you're running out of weight, room or whatever, if you get too much weight, you're going to kind of stop here. So I think at least at the start, we're going to be fine there. We're going to hit attack for a little bit. Your attack doesn't go up as high, as much and as high as your work speed and weight and all that stuff. Hit OK on that. Make sure that when you do that, you're hitting your OK and you don't just back out of that. I have done that a bunch of times. So, just the silliness of how things kind of work out. Okay. So, now we're going to look through. We have a PAL box. Now, this, keep in mind wherever you put this, because wherever we do place this, we have a circle that allows our pals to go in. Okay? So there will be a circle that goes around this, which says where our pals can and cannot go. So I'm going to put it out here, and hopefully it's in a good spot. Okay. Now, we need to craft a pal sphere. So I'll go to my workbench again. Okay, see now I was talking about that sphere, that circle. You see the blue line here? So this blue line tells you where the boundary is that our pals can go. Anything outside of that, they're not supposed to be going. They'll be trying to get back in. So that's why I placed my aha, I got another pal sphere. I'm going to need the berries here for food, I believe. And these will grow back. If we don't have, even if you have stuff on top of it, it will kind of grow back. And then I can get stones from here if I need, and I have trees and all that. They grow back, but they don't grow back like right away. So, okay, so hopefully what I can do is I can build out here. And then we can keep things going. I don't know if I can get a sphere built, because that's one of the other things I need. And then I have to attack pals and weaken them. So, and access the pal box. Alright, so let's see what recipes we have. Okay, I've got a wooden club. The club actually works really good for going against the pals, so we can try and tame them. Get our production going. Of course, you gotta hold it. Okay, we got that acquired. Now let's get a stone pickaxe right away. And then let's get our X, so that way it's a little easier for us to get going on our okay, I don't have the fiber for the bow as of yet, so I'll have to wait on that for just a little bit. I'll wait on the arrows because, you know, I'm just trying to hurry through. I might even do that in between, so we can just kind of try and keep things going here. Okay. Let's see. Attack pals and weaken them. So we have base upgrades. So this tells us what we need to do. So we need to build a wooden chest and deploy a work pal to the base. So, and then this is where our pals would be and what pals would be in our party. We don't have anything on us as of yet. Although there is a sheep or a lamb one. What I'm going to try and work on right away. Alright, so you have two options. Normally, what I've found is when you're... Oops, and I killed it. So everything goes in your inventory right away. Normally when you attack a pal, because you kind of notice a lot of them will be in groups of two. So just kind of keep that in mind when you're attacking them, because if they're in a group of two, sometimes you think you're just going to attack one pal, you have two pals attacking you back. Oh, there's another lamb pal over here. There's a chicken. I want to get a chicken. So there's a very good chance that when I do this, 1, 2, 3, and we got on. See, now the other chicken is ready to attack you. So yeah. All right, now I got 2 chickens. And unfortunately, the lamb just can be attacked right here. Perfect. I don't know if I have any more. Nope, I don't have any more pal collectors here. So, all right. So that is also a nice feature that they have in here. You can climb up rocks yourself. You can climb up the wall. But just like with swimming, you have to kind of watch as to how much stamina you have. So while you're doing that, if you run out of stamina, you're going to fall. Or you're going to start drowning, and you'll be going at a really slow rate. Uh-oh. Alright. So I've got 2 pals on me. Otherwise, what I can do is I can do a base upgrade as my pal box. I can actually move these in here. Oops. Right there. Or I could put them into the base. If you put them into the base, you really need a bed, otherwise they're not going to sleep. Let's see here. Storage. Let's get a box going here. I'm going to put one box just right here next to... Alright, in that regard, I will put it right over here. So your base is also everything inside that circle, so that's something else to kind of keep in mind. Everything you have, everything you need, is going to be inside that circle to count as your base. Anything outside of that is now technically outside your base. So, you want to kind of keep a little bit of an eye on that. I'm going to do structures. So, I'm going to build that. And another one. And I'm hoping I can continue this over. I've yet to build over here as of yet, so this is my first attempt at doing this. And it doesn't want to let me build there. So that one's just not gonna happen. Alright, well. Alright, so let's see. Let's put a wall up here. So we're gonna wall this. Oops, I don't have enough material here. So I can cut down trees. And I'm getting hungry. Now, I picked those berries earlier. Some wood. Let's try and see about. Okay, so I do have fiber. There was something else I was going to do. Oh, the bow. I wanted to try and get the bow in there. Alright, well, first things first, let's get the fireplace going. Alright. Now, I haven't tried putting a... Okay, you can put it up here. I've heard that some people have had a glitch that with the fire campfire on the wood that it actually set fire to the base. We're going to try it because if it glitches out and I die or whatever, that's fine. My intention here is, let's do this, let's have some fun. Alright, we're going to select the recipe, and I have a couple different things here. We'll do the meat here, hit max, start the production. And again, when you get certain, like the fire, that little firefox, it will do cooking for you. So in that regard, you'll be able to start getting things kind of automated. And then we want to go to our food. You want to eat? Okay. I'm good there. Oops, wrong one. Alright, so we got a fire, let's get a bed going. Let's turn this thing around. There. That way it looks like I'm actually building it correctly. So a lot like Minecraft, you can actually sleep through the night. And I need a roof overhead, so we've got to get a roof overhead. So let's get a little bit more foundation here. I like having the windows. And of course, because now I'm away from the fire, now I start getting cold. Because it's nighttime. Okay, so I've ran into this issue before, and this is kind of how I cheated on this. There we are. Yeah. I don't know why it lets me do it that way, but I did it before. It's a little goofy, but it kind of works. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put a roof over ourselves. I'm just going to put a... There we are. There's the roof. Let's see if that works. Okay, now we can sleep through the night. Okay, there we are. I'm going to try and leave this open a little bit more. I might put that roof above all the way through. Um, but the reason why I want to, if I have the roof up above, whatever else I put up here, I can maybe build on top of this. So I'm trying to leave it kind of open for building up on top of here if I want to a little later. Alright, there we are. And, yeah, see now that's in the way there. So I could put it here, but I can't put it there. So I'm not too worried about it. Like I said, I'm trying to leave this a little on the open side anyway. Mainly because my silly thought here is I'm hoping what I can do is I'll get this mined out. I'm going to get one here. I'll get one over on this side or so. Hopefully. Looks like it's facing the right way. Alright. But if I leave this open, any of the pals that I get, hopefully they can come in and we can work on some of the other things here. That's the only reason why I'm working on that. And I figure if I have walls going up here, hopefully nothing will be kind of sneaking up on the sides here. That's where I'm kind of going with this. Not saying it will or will not work. We will have to kind of make sure that we do keep ground open, because once we get a couple things done here, let's see. We have some technology here. We have structures. Okay, shield, spear. Alright, I got 6 points. I can do a trap. I did not do the alarm bell before, but I'll try it this time. You want to be able to feed them and get me some different clothes, so hopefully I'm a little warmer. Okay. So, we have a basic start here. I still need to get some more. There we are. Some more spheres here. I need palladium fragments. So, let's see. When we look at those, we have these nice bluish kind of mining nodes here. And that gets us the resources that we're looking for. So there's a palladium fragments. So I can make some of these spheres. And then capturing these pals is the fastest way to try and level. So if you're just trying to level, you could capture them and then set them free or whatever you're going to do. So let me get a couple of these made if I can. As well as hopefully I can get Alright, so we're going to do that. We're going to do the maximum amount that we can do. We don't have enough wooden stone, so I need more wooden stone. Let me go and get some wood and stone. If I'm going to get stone, I think I should probably get it from here because I want to get this out of here anyway. And you see my weight is going up, so if I get too much weight, then I won't be able to move very fast. So we got to kind of watch that too while we're starting ourselves out here. There we go. I can still kind of move halfway decent here. Alright, so this is just going to be a little start. Here we are. See, I can get 8 of them done. I can get 8 of them. And of course, I'll have to hold the button for 8 of them. Get 2, 3. Alright, we're getting close. And I leveled up again. Crafting gets you plenty of experience. Cooking food, you get 2 points. 2 experience points per piece of food cooked, whether you're doing it or if a pal is doing it. So once you start getting some of the pals helping you and they're doing the cooking for you, you'll have XP being made while they're doing the work. And then when other things are being made, the same thing, you know, they'll be able to keep things going as well. Let's see, we need, let's go back here. So I'm going to put a pal bed here. There we go. Perfect. Alright, let's get a second one going. There we are. Alright, because I have the two chickens, so that should hopefully get me going there. And then if I can put the food over here, that should hopefully keep them going as well. The other thing is, I'm kind of waiting for, maybe I can do it now. Let's see here, let's try and enhance. I want to add to my health, and I think I want to do stamina as well. Technology tree, we have the ranch. That's exactly what I was looking for. We have the ranch now. We have some berry production, which is really good. With the fire bow and arrows, yeah, I've got 2 points left. So with the fire bow, then you need the fire bow to do the fire arrows. I don't have. I think what I'll do is I'm just going to bank these for now, these extra points, and we're just going to see what happens here. Let's see here. I'm not going to worry about cooking at the moment. I do want to try and see if I can't get the bow and arrows kind of done. I don't have enough wood. So let's go get some more wood. Alright. The reason why I want to get a bow and arrow is for like cats. I want to be able to get one of the cats here in my base so they can kind of help build things and take care of other things. And they'll even collect up the eggs for you. So that kind of helps. So that's the reason why I'm trying to get going on doing that. So and then like that, voila. Alright, Now we got to get a couple arrows. Now every one you're doing, you're getting 3 arrows. So I'm going to do max. That gets me to what, 27 arrows. Yep. All right. Well, I can still do a little bit of math. Don't make it too challenging on me. Now there are pals that are going to be able to help you build this stuff. So you put in the recipe, you leave it, you can walk away, and a pal will come up to actually work on it for you. I don't know what pal does that as of yet. I know I will run into that. There are also like the bandits in that. You can actually capture them just like the pal. The only reason why I know that is my best friend told me about it. Some of the raiders, he actually captured one of them. I have not done any of that yet. I did not realize that that was a possibility. But I do want to let you know that. So they may be some of the other ones that can help craft your arrows and maybe even seed seed areas for you to harvest for like different plants. So, all right. So food. Let's see. Do you need a feed box? I don't have material for that, or for that. Okay, because I spent it all on the arrows. Well, with that being the fun case that it is, let's see if we can't get one of those cat creatures. And in order to get to that point, I think I need... Nope, I got the bow in my inventory already, so we're good. And there's one of the cats over there. Alright. Oops. Nope. Alright, so we got him. That's what I was hoping for. I didn't realize the second one was going to kill him. So, whoops. That wasn't my intention. Although him, I'm afraid he's going to be a goner. I'm probably going to capture some of these guys a little later. Right now, I'm going to be able to get enough wool, I believe, just from kind of killing them. So I'm not going to worry about them too much at the moment. Yeah, I don't have enough cloth, or I don't have any cloth. So let's get the wool going. Just get some cloth going, so I can get a different uniform on. Hopefully something that's going to help me out a little bit better than just starting rags. Alright, and one more, and then we should have... Here we are. Now let's get a uniform. So hopefully we can have a better uniform on. So if you do want to try and speed up your stuff, here we go. Now we got a little bit better uniform. Let's get our cat going here. So I will take my cat and I will put it right here. And now I have a cat running around the base. So it's going to pick up the stones, it's going to pick up the branches and all that stuff. Let's see, does it move it over to... Let's put it in there. Yeah, it did. Alright. Alright, I'm going to put extra stuff in here that I don't think I really need to have on me at the moment. We'll most definitely keep these there. I'm not going to keep the... Let's see, leather... Nope, that's already all pulled up. Let's... Alright. I don't think he doesn't need to cook them. Let me get some stuff here. Maybe he'll be cooking for me too. there. I don't think he'll do the cooking yet. Nope, he's picking up stones. So any of the stones or anything else that's laying around, he'll pick it up for me. Alright. So... okay. So what I'm trying to do now is I want to run all the way down here. And, you know, you can run faster, but now you're using up your stamina. Let's see. I want to get one of those little firefoxes kind of going here. They'll help do the cooking. And then I can get stuff from them. And then when I put when I put food into the fire pit, there's a campfire there, then the nice part is they'll cook it for me, and all I have to do is just kind of harvest it. Alright. I'm happy I got one of them. I think. Yep, we got him. Alright, he's a higher level. I don't really want to get a level 38. That's going to be a little too challenging here. All I got to do is try and find one of these other little guys. And I noticed my character's slowing down, so obviously I'm thinking the pallet I picked up, it looks like it's a higher level, so I'm saying I'm not going to be able to do the greatest with them. I might want to travel back and I'm moving slow here, so I think I really want to fast travel back. Oh, come on. I don't know why my controller does that, but it does. Okay. So now I'm right here. Put the towel box. Alright. Character is hungry. Okay. Right there, right there. Just trying to figure out exactly why I'm overweight. Okay, so I got some cow food. I'll need some of those. And where I had my had the base before, I didn't have any stone like this, so I did not realize that he would actually harvest the stone there. So that works out pretty good for me. I think I'm going to have to see about maybe getting another box. And I'm getting hungry again. So, that gets me kind of going. Now I'm going to spend the time here, and maybe what I'll do is I'll try to fast forward through this. There we go. My hope is I'll get some food made here, and that'll take care of my cat pal, and then we'll go from there. So I want to make sure I have food for him, otherwise he's not going to have food. So that's the reason why I'm doing this. Okay. Now we put down, I thought we put down I need wood. Alright, well. Let me, oops. Let me get some wood going here so I can get a feeding station for them. Alright. So feed box. After what I'll do is I'll just kind of put that right over here where they kind of sit. See how he kind of kicked in there to do that? Now let me get the food in here so I know I've got food there for him. And then, let's see, we have, oops, we want to get the ranch. I don't have enough wood for the ranch. I'm just one shy. So let's see if I can find some other wood just sitting around here. I know I have some of my my box there. I really don't want to grab that at the moment. I think I probably will. Alright. Open. Oh, never mind. Alright, I wasn't thinking about that. Okay, something else to keep in mind, and I spaced off on this one, that's on me. Okay, one of the nice features that they did put in here is whatever you're carrying and whatever is in any of your lockbox now becomes available when you're building inside your base. Okay? And that's what I kind of goofed on. Alright, so we have that there. I can leave this sit, and when he gets some food, right now he's resting. Let's see here. And you kind of pet him, make him feel a little bit better. Can I feed him? No, I don't have anything to feed him. Alright, so now he'll build that for me. And once I got that built, then what I'll do is I'll put out one of the chickens. So okay, so now we can upgrade our base. So we've got build a wooden chest to play a work pallet at the base. Now we'll upgrade the base, and now we can have 2 pallets. Now I've already got a workbench going, and we have a shoddy bed, so that one's already met. Now I need a 3rd bed for a pallet. So let me get a 3rd bed going. And I need some fiber. Let me start cutting down on that tree again. Hopefully I can get some fiber. And then my pal will do that in the morning. And it is time for some sleep, so we will sleep. Now I noticed that those 3, so I'm taking the my cat pal will cook. Now there's three that are there and acquired. So we can try and speed this up a little bit. Alright, and the other thing to keep in mind now, this is actually like the farthest away from everything else. So as we're building this, you know, we're farther out. I can do fast travel out to some other areas that will make things go a little bit faster in those regards. But yeah, we may have some other things going on. And then our pal can build this bed. Maybe we'll give him a helping hand on this. I think he's getting tired, maybe hungry. Can't expect our cat pal to build everything for us. Okay. Maybe if I had a second cat pal. Alright. So now we have a penguin. And if I wanted to, I could have a chicken. There. And we're gonna, oops, base upgrade is upgraded. Now we need a berry plantation and deploy a work pal to the base, an extra one. So we're gonna kind of stop here for now. And then we're gonna pick this up and we're gonna do in our next video. I will continue kind of building here a little bit. We're gonna end this one now though. And then what we're gonna do is like I said, I'll keep kind of working away here, and we're going to start exploring some more, see how our base turns out, really. I think that'll be for the better. We'll try and get some other stuff. Actually, it looks like this almost cooks on its own. It will slowly kind of cook on its own. We can speed it up, but it'll cook on its own. I think if it's cooking on its own though, I don't think we get any experience. So if I cook on, if I'm sitting here cooking, then I get the experience, and as you see, every one of these, it goes up by 2. So I'll be able to make level 6, I think, off of this. And then, there we are. I think I'm only level 12 on my on the Xbox, and I'm flying through this a lot faster because I'm getting a better idea. And I find myself, you know, used to play 7 Days to Die quite a bit, and we would do the same thing. When we started off at first, everything kind of went fairly slow, but you know, as time progressed, things got a lot faster. So. I think this will be very much the same way. At least, you know, as I get started here, getting the base going and everything else. The big thing is I'm just trying to shore things up, so hopefully if I do get attacked or whatever, I can kind of keep everything at bay. Everything's got to go to a certain area, and we can go from there. So, as I'm doing my cooking here, I'm going to bid you farewell for the day. We will catch you in tomorrow's video, and we'll see how well I'm progressing. We'll go from there, and then we'll catch you in the next video.